Om Sahana Bhavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Garvavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu ma vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. All right. Let me share my screen. Where is the share? Share. Okay. One second. Where did it go? Oops. Close this. Okay. Can you see this?
Yeah.
Okay. So this is the lineage, you know.
It's kind of small, sort of.
I know. I don't know how I can make it any
We
bigger.
can make it bigger. We can make it bigger at our end, like from
Okay.
Zoom view options. We can increase
Okay.
this.
Okay. Yeah, I can see if I can make it
Actually,
any.
in the browser, try Control Plus. It'll increase the size.
Control plus. ये इसमें नहीं हो रहा. But anyway, can you increase it on your side?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Under
all right.
under view options, for people who want to do it, under view options at the top, you'll see different options to increase the size.
Yeah. Okay. Zoom in. Okay. Now I can do that.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Other way around. Excuse me. Okay. So you can see the parents of Guru Nanak Ji, Mata Tripti Ji and Bhai Kalyan Das. So Guru Nanak Ji was married to Sulakshmi Ji, Mata Sulakshmi Ji, and they had two children, but he did not give gaddi to any of them, you know. So Baba Shri Chand Ji has a different, he became like a sannyasi. So they have a different sect called Udasi. So he is on a different track. So he is more like a Shaivite. So it's closer to Shaivism. And he used his disciple, Guru Angad Dev Ji, who was born to, I'm not going to go talk about parents yet. So Guru Angad Ji had, was married, and he also did not give gaddi to his kids. So he used his, one of his disciples, Guru Amar Das Ji. So Guru Amar Das Ji used his, one of his disciple who married his daughter. So Guru Ramdas Ji was married to Bibi Bhani Ji. So that is the relationship. So Guru Ramdas Ji, the Guru Arjan Dev Ji is a son of Guru Ramdas Ji. And his son is Guru Hargobind Sahib Ji. So this is the lineage. So fifth Guru, Guru Arjan Dev Ji, his son Guru Hari Gobind Ji. Hari Gobind Ji's grandson, actually. Grandson is Guru Har Rai Ji. So Guru Har Rai Ji then took the Gaddi. He was the seventh Guru. Then his son, Guru Har. After that, after the third Guru, it was either son-in-law or the son. So it became more like a um, in the family, you know. After 10th Guru, it ended. So Hari Kishan Sahib Ji was the 8th Guru, 9th Guru, Guru Tegh Bahadur Ji. Now Guru, there is a Guru Hargobind Ji had actually 3 wives. From one wife, his grandson became the Guru Har Rai Ji. And from the other mother, there was Guru Tegh Bahadur Ji, who took the Gaddi after Guru Harkishan Ji, who was his stepbrother. So Guru Tegh Bahadur Ji had son Guru Gobind Singh Ji, and Guru Tegh Bahadur Ji was in Delhi, but his son grew up in his Nanihal, the mother's side of the family. That was in Patna. So Guru Gobind Singh Ji was the first one to use the uh, name as Singh. Before that, everybody had, either Rai or Dev or Das, names like that. So just wanted all Guru Gobind Singh Ji's sons were killed by Aurangzeb. So the lineage ended there. Um, but he said in his last thing, who is going to be the Guru? He said, this Guru Granth Sahib is going to be the Guru for Sikhs. And for many others, people, it is not necessary that you have to be a Sikh to follow this. Guru Granth Sahib is valid everywhere. So let's go back to our text now. Pura Prabh Aradhya, Pura Jaka Nao, Nanak Pura Paya, Pure Ke Gun Gao. Now there, Pura word is used everywhere. So Paramatma is Purna. Purna means that there are no parts. It is complete as is. Some people may think, oh, Bhagwan, when he created this Jagat, so part of it became Jagat. No. Jagat is Bhagwan's own project. It's like ocean, and all the waves and bubbles and everything else that the ocean has is all part of that ocean only. So ocean is Purna. Everything in that is also Purna, because everything has that same composition, complete in itself. So the water is the reason why ocean is there, right? So that is the Purna. Purna Prabhu Aradhya. Aradhya means I worship to that indivisible, complete Prabhu. And Pura Jaka now. Now, why do we use the word now, Naam, so much, See, Naam is nothing but the gateway to that form or whatever we are talking about. See, everything is, when we say a word, जैसे माँ का word, माँ से मन में क्या आता है विचार? माँ के बारे में everything becomes, available to us. मदर का फॉर्म, मदर की बातें, मदर के जो भी मतलब उनके गुण है, वो सब, it becomes available to the mind. So Naam is, when we say Naam, we are actually bringing Bhagwan in our mind. That's the point. It is not just a name. It's not just meaningless word. it is carrying a whole potential of the Bhagwan. So that is पूरा जाका नाम. उनका नाम भी पूरा है. भगवान जैसे पूर्ण है वैसे उनका नाम भी पूर्ण है, you know. And नानक पूरा पाया. पाया मतलब I got that, the complete. पूरे के गुण गाओ. And now I am singing the glory of that Purna. See, in one of the later gurus, he had written this. It says, Ad Purna, Madhya Purna, Anta Purna Parameswaram. Simrant Sant Sarvatra Ramanam, Aghanashanam Jagdishwaram. See, there were Sanskrit scholars too. It's not just कि वो पंजाबी में ही लिखते थे. Because Guru Gobind Singh is known for his the Sanskrit renditions. You know, he had written Chandi Part, which is जैसे हम लोग you know how Ravan wrote that wonderful what is it called? The somebody can remind me the name.
Yeah, ये जो स्तोत्रम है ना,
Yes, Stotram. So that way it is also वीर रस से भरा हुआ है. चंडी पाठ जो है, that is you know, you can search it on Google. So just to, so he was, so Purna is that in the beginning it was Purna, in the center now it is Purna, and it will be Purna when this whole world is dissolved, you know. So the whole creation is dissolved, then also it is Purna. So जैसे हम लोग कहते हैं ना, पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते. Same way, that to give an example how we can
शिव तांडव स्तोत्रम.
Shiv Tandav Stotram, you know. Same way we have this Chandi part. But suppose we have this snake and rope example, right? We say the rope is Purna. Rope is the Sat, on which there is a Adhyaropa or superimposition of the snake. So we are seeing snake, but it is actually the rope. The rope is projecting that snake. So how big is the snake? It's as big as the rope. So is snake complete? Yes, snake is complete because rope is complete. Because everything that we see is we are actually seeing snake rope only, but it appears to be snake for us. So we are seeing parts, divisions, because we are not able to see the rope. So the problem is in our drashti. So ये दृष्टि को सुधारना है, सत को नहीं सुधारना है. Sat is there in everything, but we are not able to experience that. So Nanak Ji, you know, Nanak Ji or Guru Arjan Dev Ji is saying that Nanak Pura Paya, that I realize that that alone is pervading everything. So that Purna is everything that I was thinking it is one, you know, something, you know, up there in the heaven, but he is pervading everything. So he is Purna. There is nothing that he is not. He or she is not. You know, I should use. Yes.
Well, so प्रभु तो of course पूर्ण है ही by definition. लेकिन अगर उनका नाम भी पूर्ण है, that means just like we say Atma is a Paramatma ka ansh, therefore it has the same nature as Paramatma. So then Naam here means not the jap or something like that, but the actual it has a.
I'm just using the word naam. So just अभी नाम तक ही वो रखते हैं. जैसे हम लोग कहते हैं ना, you complete me, dear, you know, darling, you complete me. I am incomplete without you. I'm incomplete without my wife or husband or my child or my, you know, wealth or my whatever else, you know. that I feel I am incomplete. But if I had this, it will be complete. It will complete me, But point is, no matter what you are getting is incomplete in itself, right? So two incompletes don't make a complete.
I was thinking that sadhak who feels separate temporarily, sadhak plus Naam is complete. Either you have only Prabhu, which is only one, or if you have a temporary delusion of separateness, then Naam completes you. Is that how you were saying?
No, this is not what I'm saying. I'm saying the Prabhu is complete. The Naam is also complete because Naam is nothing but is what I am thinking of Bhagwan. So Bhagwan and Naam are not two separate things. Naam is representing the form. Form is represented by Naam. When I say bridge, so bridge is Purna because bridge is representing the complete bridge. Think about it that way, So the name is nothing but a representation of that truth. उसको हम सत्य भी कह सकते हैं, उसको कुछ भी कह सकते हैं, but that is representing the complete idea of who Bhagwan is.
But that's only Bhagwan's name, Naam. Any other name like tree or stone or something would not be complete in that way?
When I'm saying पूर्ण भगवान का ही नाम की बात कर रहे हैं. We are not talking about any naam. We are talking about that Purna whose name is also Purna because it is representing, it gives me in my mind, I get the image of that Bhagwan.
Okay.
Who is Purna. That's what it is.
Okay. Thank you.
Kyunki this is the last verse. Bhagwan, he's saying, I mean, Gurudev is saying that understand Bhagwan is not a thing. Bhagwan is everything. He is Sarvatra, Sarva Shaktiman, Sarva Vyapak, Sarva, all the sarvas that you can use is Bhagwan's. So, okay. This Ashtapadi also talks about the same, usually the shlok gives what is coming in the Ashtapadis. So, here it says, पूरे गुरु की सुनु उपदेशु पार ब्रह्म निकटी करी पेखु. पूरे गुरु की सुनु उपदेशु. पूरे गुरु का मतलब, now my guru is also Purna. So because guru is nothing but presenting that the formless Anant Bhagwan. So I am seeing Bhagwan in my guru also as Purna. So pure guru ki sunu upadesu. So I listen to his upadesh. And what has that given me? Par Brahma Nikati Kari Pekhu. Pekhu means dekhna. I see Par Brahma Nikati. What is the nearest thing to me? Nikati means near. What is the nearest to me? Myself. There's nothing nearer to me than that. Even my body is something I can see, touch, it is outside of me. So the one experience that I have of myself is Para Brahma Nikati Kari Peku. I see Para Brahma within me, because the word used is Pura Guru. Pura Guru means the one, a realized master, who's pur, not Adhura Guru. That means he is the Guru who is seeking something is Adhura. The Guru who is Tript, who is say, I got it, I have nothing more to gain from this world. So that is Pura Guru. Pura Guru needs nothing. Pura Guru is complete. So that is why the word used is Pura Guru. Pura Guru is mean Purna. The Guru is Purna. Anyways, Sasi Sasi se miro Gobind, man antari ke utre chint. Chind is actually chinta. So, कि मन की सब चिंताएं खत्म. Once you start to remember, सास सास सिमरहु Gobind. Gobind, again, Gobind comes. In every breath, I am remembering. See, who do you remember? We remember the ones that we love the most. See, you can only remember Bhagavan if Bhagavan is residing in you. It's part of your subconscious mind, that it is totally pervading you. Only then you will remember. So, Sasi Simrao Gobind. So, this is very important to remember. Simran and Chinta cannot go together. See, when he says, Sasi Simrao Gobind, Man antar ki utare chind. That means, if I am saying that I remember Bhagwan, but I am really worried about my future, that means you are not remembering God. That means that Simar is not complete. It's not Purna. So, Chinta and Simran have, it's like one or the other. कहते हैं हमको भगवान पे तो बड़ा विश्वास है, लेकिन आई एम वरीड अबाउट व्हाट विल हैपन टू माय किड्स. इसका मतलब आपका विश्वास जो है अभी विश्वास नहीं है. आपको एक आइडिया है अबाउट विश्वास. विश्वास इज व्हेन you have left 100% on Bhagavan. See, we have Vishwas on some really weird things, like if I am flying from Chicago to somewhere, I have a total faith in the pilot, that he will take me there. No doubts about it, because somebody has told me, flight to jati hai yahan pe utaregi, sab aapko schedule pata hai, everything is there. You are not worried at all, right? Why are we worried about कि जिसने सारा कुछ जो हमारा ख्याल रख रहा है, for everything, that we think that he will not take care of us? Take care of us means that whatever is right for me will happen. Okay. आस अनित त्यागौ तरंग, संत जना की धूरी मन मंग. As anit means anitya. That is not permanent. Whatever is temporary, transient, as the asha of that, oh, this will give me something. I'm always looking for something that I think will give me some kind of stability. वो कहते हैं सब अनित्य की आशा को त्यागहु. You drop that. Stop, depending on something outside. संत जना की धूरी मन मंग, मतलब अपने मन के अंदर संत जना की धूरी, मतलब the words that they have said. When we say dhuri, it means that with total humility we go to the Guru, right? Whatever we have learned from the Guru is like Guru's dhuri. Dhuri is dhuli, pair ki dhuli, So whatever we have learned with total humility, that prasad is dhuli. So that you should keep in your mind. Aap chodi benati karo. Aap chodi means drop this ego. The ahankar has to be dropped. Benati karo. Benati karo means I am praying to you. I am requesting you. I am, saying that you alone are my everything. Sad sang agni sagaru taratu. Agni sagaru. Agni sagaru is actually the sagar of agyan, not agni. It is actually agyan ke sagar ko I will cross over with my sadhu. Sad sangi agni sagar tarahu, hari dhan ke mari lehu bhandar. किसका भंडार है? हरिधन. हरिधन is the wealth of भगवान का नाम. That wealth I am carrying. Bhari lehu bhandar. I have this is Guru Arjan Dev Ji saying, but he is dedicating it to Nanak Ji, that I have, this is his last. This is almost like a phalashruti, that as we do it towards the end of any stotra. So this is like a phalashruti. Nanak Guru Pure Namaskar. So Nanak ji is saying, or through Nanak ji is saying, कि उनको नमस्कार है. Okay. क्षेम कुशल सहज आनंद साध संगी भजू परमानंद. क्षेम, क्षेम कुशल मतलब हालचाल. आपके जो है ये पूछते हैं ना कैसे हालचाल है. हालचाल सहज आनंद. आई एम इन आनंद. सहज, सहज मीन्स for me, I don't need anything for being happy. I am just happy, period. I'm unconditionally happy. No other reason to be happy, just happy. Because Sadh Sang Bhaju Parmanand, because with sadhus, with their company of the sadhus, I am singing the glory of Parmanand, or just singing Parmanand. This is actually a dedication to his own Guru Ramdas ji, who was also a realized master, Now continues, Narak Nevari Udharahu Jiv, Gun Gobind Amrit Ras Piyo. So Narak Nevari means end of sufferings. So Narak is not necessarily a place. It is a state of mind. You could be in a worst situation, but if your mind is at peace, then you are in Swarg. It doesn't matter. So Swarg and Nark are the state of mind. So Udharo Jiyo, Gun Gobind Amrit Ras Piyo. So Udharahu Jiyo means Jeev. Jeev ka Udhar, the end of sufferings for a Jeev. How? Gun Gobind Amrit Ras Piyo. Okay, that you remember the Gobind by remembering his grace, his compassion, his love, all that. Uska Amrit Ras Piyo. Ras Piyo. See, this is important. See, Ras is very important because Ras means Sar. That you are, जैसे आम होता है ना, आम के अंदर 3 पार्ट होते हैं. Aam has chilka, aam has the ras, and aam has the gutli. So what do? We don't eat the gutli, we don't eat the chilka, we only eat the ras, right? So because chilka is to protect that ras. So Guru is actually, we have protected the gyan in our scriptures, through the word of mouth, whatever way. And the Bij is also something that is used for progeny of that phal, for later use. But ras is something that the reason why this phal is there to begin with. So, Amrit Ras Piyo, uska Amrit Ras Piyo. Chitti Chitvahu Narayan Ek Roop Jake Rang Anek. So Chitti Chitvahu, at a subconscious level also, you are remembering him. That means, see, what happens is when if there is some worry in your mind, it keeps coming back, right? In the forefront, in your conscious mind. But if only Bhagwan is there in your subconscious mind, that means all other things are taken a backdoor, that there is no place for it, or they are not important anymore. So whatever is important, it will keep coming back in your mind. So this is how Narak Nivaru happens. But Chitti Chitavahu Narayana Eko. By in your mind, you are remembering from your subconscious. That means it keeps coming back in your conscious mind all the time. Narayana Ek. That one Narayana alone is there. Ek Roop Jake Rang Anek. It is one only. But I see the multiplicity. I see it as Narayan only. कि उसके ही रंग है सारे. That one alone is that truth, but truth is now representing in many forms. So एक रूप जाके रंग अनेक. गोपाल दामोदर दीन दयाल, अब उसके नाम भी आ गए। क्या क्या? गोपाल, गोपाल इज देयर, दामोदर इज देयर, दीन दयाल, दुख भंजन, पूरन कृपाल. He is the complete कृपाल. कृपाल is the one who showers his grace and blessings and compassion towards, you know. So dukh bhanjan, that, so different names of that same Bhagwan they are giving: Gopal, Damodar, Deen Dayal, Dukh Bhanjan, Puran Kirpal. सिमर सिमर नाम बारंबार, नानक जीव का इहे उधार. So जीव का, what is the उद्धार? उद्धार means how he gets deliverance, how he attains moksha. It is by remembering naam barambar, not just one time, all the time, again and again, you know. So उत्तम श्लोक साध के बचन, अमूलिक लाल एही रतन. अमलिक, अमलिक is अमूल्य, you know. उत्तम श्लोक, भगवान श्लोक are, साध के बचन are उत्तम श्लोक. Whatever the sadhu is telling us, they are uttam shlok. Jo bhi he is talking about Bhagwan only, right? What will sadhu talk about? He is not going to talk about the Wall Street or politics or anything else. He is going to talk about Bhagwan only. So amulik lal ehi ratan, amulya ratan, that is the great jewels that we get, you know. These are the great gems. Because, you know, sometimes we say, okay, you know what, these are all fine, you know, to talk about it. But people say, no, but I have to save money for future. Okay, you know, save money for your future. They say, no, 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 that is not enough. I have to save money for my kids' future or my grandkids' future. So he says, why? You know, if you have made it, then your kids will also make it. तो कहते हैं ना, सूत क्या, पूत कपूत तो क्यों धन संचय, और पूत सपूत तो क्यों धन संचय. If the kids are useless, then even if you save millions for them, they will blow it off. But if they are saput means if they are good kids and they know what to do, then they will find their own ways, you know. So they don't need your money anyways. So that is why satsang has to be our priority. That's what it says. सुनक कमावत होत उधार, आपी तरह लोकह निस्तार. मतलब that this is my income, this is my earnings, you know, this is what I have gained in my life, कि उसी से मेरा उद्धार होगा. This is what is going to save me. This is what is going to give me that ultimate परमपद. आप ही तरे लोक निस्तार, मतलब खुद भी तरो और दूसरों का भी उद्धार करो, you know. See, the one who has understood this or who has followed this through, then this is what happens. सफल जीवन सफलता, सफलता का संग, ताका संग means उनके संग से, by in company of those people, सफल जीवन जिनका, हु जाके मनी लागा हरि रंगु, जिनके मन में हरि का रंग लग गया है. That means who are totally in love with Bhagwan, totally are one with Bhagwan. So in company of those people, safal जीवन, that their life is, कहते they have really made it, कहते they have achieved it, they have, कहते reached that. सफल जीवन सफलता का संग, उसके संग इज कि वो तो सफल है, उनका संग से भी बाकी लोग सफल हो जाते हैं. जाके मनी लागा हरि रंगु, जय जय शब्द अनाहद बाजे, सुनी सुनी अनद करे प्रभु गाजे. से हम कहते हैं बाजे गाजे के साथ बारात जाती है. गाजे, गाजे इज गर्जना, like with total confidence, Jai Jai Shabd. That means, you know what Jai Jai Shabd is. Anahad Baje. Anahad, we talked about Anahad Nad, the one which is the sound of that cosmos, sound of that universe, sound beyond that. Yeah.
Well, I know we talked about it, but as if we can relate to peace and meditation, quiet in meditation, clarity in meditation, लेकिन ये शब्द स्वरूप और अनहद शब्द वगैरह का रेफरेंस जो है, और in other places also read about 5 तरह की ध्वनि होती हैं सचखंड में और उसके पहले this that. What is meant in terms of this unheard sound? Is it something you actually hear at a certain stage of practice? Do you actually hear something?
It is not something you hear from the ear. It is the one
that's
you
fine.
hear from your heart,
Yeah. No, it may originate from within you, but nevertheless, it has the quality of sound. For instance, in a dream, you see light. You don't see it from your eyes, but in a dream, you see light. It has a nature of light. So you're saying that it has a quality of sound that doesn't originate from the ears.
Anhad is the sound which is not created by any means. It is the unbroken. The only word that is used for Anhad Nad is Om. So the one that is representing that is what they are talking. Baje means it is blowing. It is like खूब जोर से हो रहा है, and with lot of confidence. Lot of गाजे means गरजना, उसका मतलब सुनी सुनी आनंद करे प्रभु गाजे. आनंद करे, आनंद means they rejoice in that sound, in that glory, in that love, in that compassion of Bhagwan, Jai Jai Shabd. That means we are singing, जो कहते हैं ना, जय 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 हनुमान गोसाई कृपा करो गुरुदेव की नाही. So that Jai Jai is like continuously chanting or continuously seeing the greatness of it,
But you're not chanting, you're not originating. It's something you sense, or like is realm of Gyan or something where it's like a celestial kind of sound that you actually hear.
Let's not go into the technical right now, because I think what he is saying from the out of love for his guru, that what can I say? I can only say Jai Jai to you, that greatness, that I'm singing your glory at this time. Jai Jai Shabd. I'm singing that Jai Jai Shabd, Anahad Baje. And Suni Suni Anand Kare Prabhu Gaje. So it is like I am dancing to that beautiful tune, which is singing in my heart. In my heart, it is happening. And I am just rejoicing in that. Anand Prabhu Gaje. Or Gaje means with lot of fanfare in my mind alone, Pargate Gopal Mahant ke mathe, Nanak udhre tin ke sathe. Pragate Gopal. Matlab, the Gopal has actually manifested for me, that he has appeared to me, whether it is in form or whether in my heart. So he has appeared, and Nanak udhare tinke sathe. And Nanak ji keh rahe hain, unke साथ हमारा भी उद्धार हो गया, So सरनी जोगी सुनी सबनी आए, करी कृपा प्रभु आप मिलाए. Sarni Jog. Sarni means I have come to you, Sharni Yogya, that you find me, that you have accepted me as a disciple, or you have considered me that I have this qualification, Sarni Jog Suni Sarni Ai. Sharni Ai means I have come to surrender to you. करी कृपा प्रभु आप मिलाए. By this is all, I think, is like a he's singing the glory of his Guru, Guru Ramdas ji, that आपने मुझको जो मिलवा दिया है, जैसे वो कबीर दास जी कहते हैं, गुरु गोविंद दो मिले काके लागू पाए, बलिहारी गुरु आपने गोविंद दियो दिखाए. तो here he is saying कि आपके शरण में आए, उसकी वजह से मुझे ये मिला है. That you have considered me like a kind of qualified disciple, adhikari, जैसे हम in Tattvabodh we use the word adhikari, or that sarani jogu. Jogu is आपने मेरे को accept किया, आपने मुझे consider किया. For that I am so grateful. मेरे ऊपर जो कृपा की, प्रभु आप मिलाए, मतलब आपने मुझे भगवान से मिला दिया. मिट गए बैर भय सब रेन. अब मेरे वैर विरोध, all my animosities, all my anger, all my negativities are all gone, अमृत नाम साधि संगी लैन. अब सिर्फ this is the only thing remains, but this is that the mind has been opened up to that higher reality. My mind is now available, to accept that truth. पहले तो मेरा मन बाकी चीजों में था, बैर विरोध और all kind of negativities. Now those are all gone. So my mind has pushed them out, and only thing remaining is that because of the sadhasang, amrit naam sadhasang land. This is what has given it to me. Suprasanna bhaye Gurudev. Now, किससे भगवान ये गुरुदेव खुश हो गए? The one जिसके सब बैर विरोध भय सब खत्म हो गए, उससे भगवान पूर्ण होई सेवक की सेव. अब now that sevak has completed his all duties. Now sevak has now no more, कहते हैं, nothing more to gain. Not even the क्या बोलते हैं, सेवकाई. सेवकाई is or sevak ki sev means that whatever I had to do, I have done. That means that means I don't exist anymore. The sevak, पहले जो द्वैत भाव था वो सब खत्म हो गया. सुप्रसन्न भय गुरुदेव. आल जंजाल बिकारते रहते, मतलब आल janjal is all entanglements, all kinds of bandhan, all things that are dragging me down. Or vikar. Vikar is what will be the word for vikar? Like modification, or all the negativities in me. Te रहते रहत, मतलब devoid of that. Ram naam suni rasna कहते. That means all that has gone. In my mind is constant memory of Bhagwan. That's all I have now. There's nothing left of al janjal. All kinds of entanglements are all broken up. कहते हैं हृदय ग्रंथि छूट गई. This is broken.
So that means, Rajiv ji, rag dvesh vasanas are...
Yes, all the rag dvesh is gone. Because I am not seeing that anymore. राम नाम सुनी रसना कहते हैं. अब राम रसना is जबान. All the time I am singing the glory of Bhagwan. Janjal word जो है, see, when there is a problem, we try to fix the effects. We are trying to fix the effect. And that's how the medicine works too. We see a problem, we fix that problem. We don't go into the root cause. The root cause where the problem actually arises, and it arises from our wrong understanding. See, सारे जो 99.9% of the problems are because of agyan. Actually 100%, but I'm just saying 99%. So when we are trying to fix, तो janjal continues to propagate. The entanglements continue. So मेरे पास घर नहीं है, मुझे घर लेना है. So that is a problem. What do? I go to bank, take a loan. That is another entanglement. So entanglements keep on adding, you know. So there is the, that is called al janjal. So by trying to fix one problem, we add another problem. So that problem continues. So this is an unending thing. But once we understand that those are not my problems, you know, that problems care anyway. Let's not, this is a different topic for another day. But Kari Prasad Daya Prabhudhari, that means that Bhagwan, this is my Bhagwan's Prasad or my Guru's Prasad to me, that I have taken Bhagwan's name, you know, sorry. That Bhagwan's name has, Dhari means now I am totally depending on that Naam. That this is something I have, it's inherent in me now. It is part of me. Nanak nibahi khep hamari. Khep hamari means request, that I have given this. Ab to yehi hai. This is the only thing I have. All our sadhanas got accepted and I am liberated. This is what they are saying in a short, if I have to summarize that. So, and he's saying it is that I have been accepted, you know, or that this is something that you have, but it has happened because of Guru's grace. See, he's not taking credit for that also. You know, he's saying this is also happening because of Guru's grace. So how to do that stuti? You know, it says, Prabhu ki astuti karhi sant meet. Oh friend, you know, this is Prabhu ki astuti, stuti of Bhagavan, karahu, with the sant. Oh my friend, do it with the sant. Savdhan ekagar cheet. How to do it? Savdhan, with total attention, that your mind has to be very attentive to that, and single pointed focus. Ekagar chit. Ekagar matlab that single pointed, with a single pointed mind you do that. It is not like, okay, I have think about 100 other things, but on the side I also think about this. You know, when they say savadhan, that means at this point your only focus is that, with single pointed. Prabhu ki astuti karo. So you do the stuti of Bhagwan with that. It is kind of a sense of desperation, that alone, that Naam alone is the thing that is important. And this can only happen when we have developed a lot of vairagya. Otherwise, this world is pulling us like left and right, you know. Everything that we have attachments for, whether it is kids or spouse or job or, you know, 401k or whatever it is all pulling us in all different directions. But jiske man mein vairagya hai, this will come sahaj for them, you know. So it is not a time pass, it is full-time occupation, you know. Sukhmani Sahib Gobind Gun Naam. Sukhmani, now he's saying this Sukhmani, this wonderful jewel that we have, Govind Gun Naam, that this is singing the glory of Govind, you know. Jis mani base su hot nihal. Just Nidhan is the wealth, you know. He gets the real wealth. Jiske man mein ye bas gaya, in whose heart Govind resides. That means his mind is totally absorbed in Govind. सर्ब इच्छा चाकी पूर्ण हुई. सर्ब इच्छा, सारी इच्छाएं पूरी हो गई. सारी इच्छाएं पूरी होने का मतलब ये नहीं कि you had 1,000 desires and all got fulfilled. It means that the desire that कहते हैं इच्छा ही खत्म हो गई.
हाँ, डिजायरलेस हो गए.
Desireless. कहते हैं वैराग्य क्या है? जब वैराग्य से भी वैराग्य हो जाए.
हाँ 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 हाँ.
वैराग्य भी नहीं चाहिए, अल्टीमेट वैराग्य, कि वैराग्य की इच्छा भी खत्म. बिकॉज this is what that total absorption is. Because that Naam alone will quench that longing. No, nothing else. Sarab ichha chaki puran hoi, pradhan purukh pragatu sab loi. This is simple. So when sarab ichha, ab Bhagwan se hi jab mil gaye, to aur kya ichha hai? So Bhagwan is purna, right? We think we are incomplete, so we go after things, right? Things, relation, whatever, because we think they complete us. But when you get something that is complete and we realize that is me, so ichha kahan se jagrat hogi? Where will the desires prompt? See, desires are born out of sense of incompleteness, that something else is needed to complete me. I am lacking something. So when you get that purna, you become purna with that. सर्ब इच्छा चाकी पूर्ण हुई, प्रधान पुरुष प्रगटु सब लोई. प्रधान पुरुष, that ultimate Bhagwan is pragatu, is appearing to me. It's like it is with me all the time. Sabte uch paye asthanu. Sabte uch, this is the highest state that I can get. Bahuri na hove avan janu. And once you have that, there is no coming back. So there is like, this is the state you live forever, That means you are in that state of pure bliss. This is the highest state of realization, or what we call as moksha, nirvana, whatever other name we want to give it. Haridhan khati chale janu soi, nanak jis hi parapati hoi. मतलब जो खाटी मतलब जो कमाया हुआ है. सो हरिधन जो कमाया हुआ है मैंने, चले जनु सोई, वही लोग जाते हैं. नानक जिसे ही परापति होई, जिसको ये प्राप्त हो गया, they are the ones who attain that highest state. खेम शांति रिद्धि नवनिधि, मतलब क्या क्या मिल रहा है उनको ये बता रहे. खेम शांति रिद्धि नवनिधि बुद्धि ज्ञान सरबतः सिद्धि. Ksham means that I get this. What do I get? Shanti. Don't have to explain. Riddhi, हम कहते हैं रिद्धि सिद्धि नवनिधि. So riddhi, navnidhi, buddhi, gyan, all these things they come. They are like a package thing. Once you achieve it, these things come to you naturally. Taha siddhi, all the knowledge, intellect, everything. See, we have to think about it. Ki it is not necessary that it is some kind of a knowledge that is external knowledge, that Guru will tell me something and I realize that. No, there are people who never went to a Guru, like Raman Maharshi or Guru Nanak or, Kabir Das Ji. There are so many of them who never went to a Guru, but they were realized masters. So where did they get that? So they were born with it. This is something that they figured out at a very early stage in their life. So it is the Guru appeared to them in some subtle form, not necessarily in a physical form, or they had got it in their past, in their past lives, So all these things become available to them. Vidya tap jog prabhu dhyanu gyan sreshth uttam isnanu. So it is the vidya, tap, jog, prabhu dhyan. Prabhu dhyan is meditating on भगवान, ज्ञान श्रेष्ठ श्रेष्ठ ज्ञान, उत्तम स्नानु. सो व्हाट इज दी, हम जाते हैं ना कि गंगा स्नान कराए, और वी वेंट टू मानसरोवर, so we took bath in that. That's a great thing, fine, that's, but it has its own क्या बोलते हैं, टाइम स्पेस लिमिटेशन, राइट? बट उत्तम स्नान क्या है? उत्तम स्नान इज दी ज्ञान का स्नान. ये कहते हैं ना, ज्ञान गंगा में बह गए, यू हैव नाउ, दिस इज द श्रेष्ठ, कहते हैं उत्तम स्नानु. स्नानु इज स्नान, दैट यू आर लाइक, दैट मीन्स यू आर, स्नान में क्या होता है, यू मर्ज योर सेल्फ इन दैट body of water, right? But in this case, the body of water is Gyan. So this Gyan alone will is the best snan. Vidya, tap, yog, prabhu, dhyan. ये सब उसके side effects. चार पदार्थ कमल प्रकाश. चार पदार्थ is dharma, arth, काम, मोक्ष. See, these are the four things that we are seeking in this world, right? सब आराम से मिल गए, all the four. Kamal Pragas. Kamal Pragas is the samadhi. A nirvikal samadhi is also called Kamal Pragas. That in the lotus posture, you said. Sabke madhi sagalte udas. Matlab, you are living in middle of everybody, but sabte udas. Udas means unattached, unaffected by them. The udas word does not mean sad, जैसे हिंदी में use करते हैं, बड़ा उदास हो भाई, जैसे कि, but here the udas word is used for the unattached, or what is the other word for it?
जिसमें वैराग्य पैदा हो,
Unaffected, है?
जिसमें वैराग्य पैदा हो.
उदासीन.
Udasin, right? Same. Udas, udasin. It's the same word.
In fact, you mentioned one of the sons of one of the gurus was Udasi.
Yeah, his that sect is called Udasi. Abhi bhi hai. They are still an active sect in India. Punjab में ही है ज़्यादा उदासी लोग.
Dispassion. Dispassion is also the उसका एक different word
Dispassion,
है ना.
yeah. Correct. All these are the synonyms for udasin. Sundar Chatur Tat ka beta. Tattva ka beta means they are the speaker of that tattva, the essence, the truth. Sundar Chatur. This is the Brahmagyani state, that they are the one. Samdarshi Ek Drishdeta. Samdarshi, they see the one in all of us. They see that one Brahma is pervading everything. So there is nothing other than that. So Samdarshi Ek Drishdeta. That they are, that alone is the seer. इह फल तिसु जन के मुख भने, Guru Nanak Naam Bachan Muni Sune. This is the true listening. This is important. Ihphal, this is the fruit of all that we have talked about. Tisu jan ke mukhi bhane. Matlab, you have heard it from the unke mukh se suna hai tumne. Guru Nanak Naam Bachan Muni Sune. This is true listening. True listening is, let me explain what is listening. What is what is Shravan? एक किसी साधु से सुना था मैंने, कहते हैं श्रवण इज व्हेन यू, इन हिंदी इट विल बी, कहता है जो सुने हुए शब्दों में निश्चय हो जाना, उसको श्रवण कहते हैं. दैट मीन्स वट एवर आई हर्ड, इट हैज, आई हैव टोटल निश्चय बुद्धि, जैसे बोलते हैं ना, इंटेलेक्चुअली आई हैव totally accepted that. That means there is no going back. So that nishchay, that is the real Shravan. So jis jan ke mukhi bhane, when you have nishchayatmak listening, उसको श्रवण कहते हैं, so it is not like that you just listen and then forget about it. वो श्रवण नहीं है. श्रवण is कि उसके बाद you don't have to listen to it again. It is become you. That knowledge has become, because in Vedanta also, Shravanam is the most important step. Everything else is secondary. Without Shravanam, knowledge doesn't happen. Right? Knowledge happens. Uske baad you clear your doubts. But that is removing everything else. So that the whatever you have heard becomes that there is absolutely, because in Upadesh, the Guru is talking about you. Guru is not talking about some third person. Guru is talking about that person that you are. So उसके अंदर निश्चयात्मक होना is very important. उसी को श्रवण कहते हैं. बाकी चीजें जो हैं वो secondary हैं to remove doubts and निधि ध्यासन and all that are supporting. जैसे in Vedant, we say Upanishad is the core praman. But when we go to use Prakarana Granth, they are only supporting documents. They are not the core. See, even Brahma Sutra is not considered as, Brahma Sutra is to remove all other doubts. Brahma Sutra will not give you Aham Brahmasmi or Tattvamasi. Brahma Sutra will say, Tattvamasi is correct because of this. It may, all the secondary doubts that you have with that knowledge, they get removed with it. Okay? कहाँ थे? कहता है इह निधान जपे मनि कोई सब जग मही की गति होई. So that person attains that nirvan, moksha की ताकी गति होई जो सब जुग मही. Now this is important. ये नहीं कहा उन्होंने कि now, सब टाइम में, all the time, whether it is Kalyug, Treta, Satyug, Dwapar, because all these are in our mind. Once we understand, see, when we think about the reality of this Srishti is totally dependent on my acceptance of that reality. Swarg Nark is a concept, right? If we want to consider it real, that is fine. We consider it real, but it is a concept in our mind only, Ihu nidhan jape mani koi. The one who understands this wealth of knowledge, Ihu nidhan, this wealth of knowledge, jape mani koi, jo whoever remembers, sab jug mein, in all the yugas, in all states, that he attains it. It is not like it is for Satyug or Dwapar or Treta or Kalyug. It is in all. Gun Gobind Naam Dhuni Bani. Naam Japna. Naam Japna is not just usko repetition. जैसे बार बार राम 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 या वाहेगुरु वाहेगुरु वाहेगुरु. This is not what they are talking about. कहते हैं नाम का मतलब है ना मैं, where the मैं is deleted, when he alone is, मैं हूं ही नहीं उसके अंदर, गुण गोविंद नाम धुनी बाणी. That means that continuous, everything is happening because of that only. And who is saying it? Smriti Shastra Ved Bakhani. All these are written and validated. Ye praman hai. This is our praman. Smriti Shastra Ved Bakhani. That it is not something I am saying it. This is all in our scriptures. सगल मतांत केवल हरि नाम. Matant is matantar होते हैं ना. That means whether you come from, Shaivite or Vaishnavite or this or that, all different matant, different paramparas. Sagal matant keval hari naam. सब में the end goal is हरि नाम only. There is no कि अच्छा इससे आप कुछ और अचीव करोगे. अगर शैवाइट हो तो आप शिव जी के धाम में जाओगे. नो, सब में हरि नाम ही है सिर्फ. दैट इज इट. गोविंद भगत के मन विश्राम. अब जो जिसके मन में गोविंद है उसके मन में विश्राम है. विश्राम मीन्स नो मोर एजिटेशंस. ही इज अचीव्ड इट, ही इज गॉट इट. कोटि अपराध साध संगी मिटे. कहते जब आप किसी साधु के संग में गए तो कोटि अपराध, आपने कितने भी पाप किए हैं, दे आर ऑल गॉन, बिकॉज संत कृपा ते जमते छुटे. एक चीज और आई वांटेड टू टॉक अबाउट. व्हेन वी टॉक अबाउट कर्म, वी गिव इट टू मच इंपॉर्टेंस. We say, oh, today I am in this situation because of my past karma. Right? So that means we are giving so much importance to karma. But there is, here the word used is, acha, I'll talk about it after I finish this second line also. जाके मस्तकी करम प्रभु पाए साध सरणी नानक ते आए. Now, जो कर्म है, there are two karmas happening simultaneously. One is your effort, your intent, your actions, all these things are one karma. The second is karma which Bhagavan is doing. It is called his grace, his kripa. That is constantly happening. So हम जो effort कर रहे हैं, that is one part of it. But Bhagavan's grace is happening is actually 2% is what we are doing, and 80%, 98% is what Bhagavan's grace is happening. So we cannot take all the credit, Kripa is happening continuously. If Kripa was not happening, I won't be able to, with my karmas, I will be dead at age 2. Yeah.
But,
Because
excuse me, but Bhagwan's grace will happen only if the karmas have been good. Or it will just
that
happen
thing is,
without
even
it.
if the karmas are not good, Bhagwan's grace is happening before you even have the intent to do karma. Because of Bhagwan's grace. So कहते हैं ना प्रभु का कर्म है. So that karma is something that is going simultaneously with our karma. Now, point is, I am suffering because my mind is absorbed in that karma, or because of my certain intent, certain actions that I have taken. It is causing me to suffer or enjoy, whatever the karma may be. But point is, without Bhagavan's grace, nothing happens. When it says, Koti aparad sadh sangi mite, how can it happen कि law of karma just gets dissolved? ये कोई we cannot accept this, because if we believe in law of karma, then this statement doesn't mean anything. What it means is that karmas are born out of ignorance. जो भी कर्म कर रहे हैं हम, it is happening because of what my thinking is at that time. अगर मेरे मन के अंदर ऐसा लग रहा है कि ओ ये चीज मुझे मिल जाए, तो उसके लिए मैं दूसरे को दुख दे के भी ये ले लूं, तो जो दुख दिया है टू गेट दैट, तो दैट इज अ कर्मा. That's something that I have caused problems for myself eventually, but जो भगवान का कर्म है वो it can override my karmas. कहता है कोटि करोड़ों अपराध किए हों, वो भी get wiped out because that ignorance about that is gone.
Right.
Yeah.
But it is very clearly stated that happens in the company of Sadh, Sadh Sang, and in the last thing also says Sadh Sharan. So, matlab, throughout the Sukhmani Sahib, the company of Sadhu and the grace, even Naam, they say you get in the presence of the Sadhu. That is it, because Bhagwan, through the Sadhu who's abiding in Bhagwan or something like that, Sadhu, like a guru or something like that, is the one through whom we will, that agyan will be removed, or Sadhu ke updesh sunenge, Sadhu ke vachan sunenge, right? And whether we come in contact with Sadhu or not, that is हमारे मस्तक में लिखा हुआ है. That's the part you were saying, ना कि भगवान ही
Yes.
हमें.
But you know what? Any satsang can trigger it. So even sitting here together in Zoom call, it can trigger that too. It is not that we have to go to Himalaya to find a guru. It can happen anywhere. All we have to do is भगवान का नाम तो जप रहे हैं हम लोग, और क्या कर रहे हैं? दिस इज ऑल वी आर डूइंग. जिस मनी बसे सुने लाई प्रीति. दैट लाई प्रीति मतलब I develop that love for it. I develop, slowly by talking about it. That's how you develop that love. जैसे कल, suppose somebody is talking about, अरे, did you see that show on Netflix? Oh my God, it was so amazing. Now that preeti for that show has happened. Now you have to watch it because it's now going to bother you till you have watched it. But अगर भगवान का नाम, कहते हैं जिसु मनी बसे, जिसके मन में बसा है, सुने लाई प्रीति, मतलब जिसके मन में वो बस गया है और उसके मन में विद लव इट हैज हैपेंड. तिसु जन आवे हरि प्रभु चिति. तिसु जन आवे हरि प्रभु चिति. उसके मन में, चिति इज इन द माइंड, in the conscious mind and subconscious also. In their mind, Bhagavan takes avatar. See, avatar is not something that is physical, that happens in Ayodhya or Mathura or, other places. It happens in our mind. Avataran means descends. The Bhagavan descends. When जिसु मन बसे, जिसके मन में बस गए वो, उनके मन में अवतरण हो गया भगवान का. दैट तिसु जन आवे हरि प्रभु चित्ती, जिसके मन में वो that avatar has taken, that in the mind Bhagwan has come. He resides in their heart. Janam maranata ka dukh nivare. Unka jo all the dukha of janam maran, all the worldly problems, they are all gone. दुर्लभ देह तत्काल उधारे. दुर्लभ देह, that दुर्लभ देह is मानुष का. कहता है मनुष्य शरीर is the दुर्लभ देह. उसके अंदर भी अगर नहीं किया तो what a waste. कहता है एक सेठ था, उसका एक नौकर था, दिवाली का दिन था, तो उसको बोला कि ये सब दिए लगा दो. तो while he was putting, तो some diyas fell and they broke. तो सेठ ने उसको डांट लगा दी. And so anyway, he put whatever, and in the morning, the Seth's kids, the little kids were all playing, and they were throwing these lamps. उनका ये गेम बन गया था कि कौन किसको कैसे तोड़ेगा. कि how many pieces does it break in. तो जो नौकर था उनके पास आया, कहता सर, सेठ जी, कल आपने मुझे डांट दिया था, मेरे से 3-4 वो दिए टूट गए थे, और ये बच्चे तो खेल रहे हैं, उनसे तोड़ रहे हैं धड़ाधड़, आप उनको कुछ नहीं कह रहे हो. कहता है देयर इज ए डिफरेंस. कहता है वो जलने से पहले तूने तोड़ दिए और ये जले हुए दिए. द डिफरेंस इज, जिसके अंदर अभी, कहता है वो दिए जिनके अंदर अभी ज्ञान, मतलब let me put it in another way, कि जो ज्ञान है, once that has happened, उसके बाद जो मर्जी करो, the body doesn't mean much. But जिसके अंदर अभी ज्ञान आया नहीं है, जिसके अंदर ज्ञान का दिया जला नहीं है, वो टूट जाए तो बड़ा दुख होता है कि आपने इतना मनुष्य, आपको शरीर मिला है, यू गॉट दिस वंडरफुल बॉडी जिसके अंदर एक देयर इज ए द माइंड इज देयर, you have a intellect and you are not able to use it properly, तो उस बात का दुख है, इसलिए डांट पड़ी तेरे को कि तूने ज्ञान होने से पहले ही उसे तोड़ दिया, सो वी हैव टू यूज दिस मनुष्य देह इन ए प्रॉपर वे। दुर्लभ दे तत्काल उधारे, तत्काल मीन्स इमीडिएटली, सारे जन्म मरण का दुख निवारे, दुर्लभ दे तत्काल उधारे, निर्मल शोभा अमृत ताकी बानी। अमृत, निर्मल शोभा, दिस इज द blemish free glory, अमृत ताकी बानी, his words are अमृत। एक नाम मन माँ ही समानी, that means ये नाम जो है, when they say नाम मन में समा गया, मतलब भगवान मन में समा गया। Don't think नाम is just a word. नाम is भगवान. It's not, when we say Prabhu, we are not talking about a word Prabhu. We are talking about the great glory of Bhagwan. So, dukh rog bin se bhay bharam. What is removed? Dukh, all sorrows, rog, problems, all the diseases. Bin se means the khatam hue. Bhay bharam, all the fears and delusions, they are all removed. Sad naam nirmal take karam. This is the karam of a sadhu. This is the by the grace of sadhu. Karam is also grace. Not karam is not necessarily the karm that we talk about as karma in English, we say. So this karam means grace. By the grace of my sadhu, that all these are removed. Bhay, bharam, dukh, rog, all that is gone. And now is the last line of this is sabte uch taki sobha bani. Sabte uch, matlab, this is also dedicated to Ramdas, his guru, कि सबसे उच्च, मतलब you are the greatest, the glory to you. Nanak hi guni namu Sukhmani. So this is to this Sukhmani, this Sukhmani is कि I have put all these together, whatever, I have gained through your grace, Guruji, Ramdas ji, I have put together in this little offering called Sukhmani to you. So this is where we end the Sukhmani, and thanks for making this happen. End of Sukhmani. So we will, any thoughts, questions, but I'm gonna just end the recording.